What's up, everyone? We will get started shortly, as you can read at the bottom. Appreciate everyone tuning into the Hbar Daily Show here today. Feel free to read this post. I think we'll start with this one first, right? And I return. Appreciate everyone tuning in today. Don't forget to like and retweet the stream. Appreciate everyone showing up and supporting our show every single day. We'll start the spaces as well very, very soon. Appreciate y'all. What's up, y'all? Let's get the space started as well. Also, I do believe you guys should check out Render Hive as well. And what they said here, I thought that was a great response to Tate's idea. Again, feel free to check it out. You're trying to load the space on my phone here. Hope you guys are all doing well this Thursday. Let's see here. We're going to talk about price action, everything Hedera, of course. I thought this is a great idea personally. Feel free to leave a comment if you're here. If you are here in the broadcast. Again, if you haven't read this, read it. We're going to cover this briefly here. I'm about to start the space. My phone finally loaded it. Postmaster, if you can hear me, brother, the link. What's up, everyone? The link is in my bio. Give me 1 second here. I'm starting the space. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Hbar Daily Show. All right, here. Let me just show you guys. If you guys are on the broadcast, the link to join is right here in my bio. All you gotta do is hit this, whether you're on desktop or mobile, and it'll bring you up to the stage. Let me update the banner. All right, the Hbar Daily Show is now beginning. Hope everyone's doing well. We are live streaming on X and on YouTube. Let me pull up our YouTube channel really quick. Let's go. All right, make sure you guys subscribe as well. We are streaming here as of the last 2 weeks. Obviously, we're just starting, and then we're scheduling them ahead of time too, so you guys are going to be able to see them ahead of time as well. Episode 222 tomorrow. Today's 221. The trench, and they're going to be themed, right? So I'm just kind of teasing the themes. I haven't explained any of it just yet. So again, more to come. Go check it out. Go shoot us up a subscription. Yeah. All right. I have not updated it. I got to update more of the show here. But yeah, appreciate everyone coming in today. All right, let's jump back. And again, don't forget to shoot us a subscription on YouTube. All right, the spaces are live as well. I just hit it live. So go tune in if you want to jump on the space. If not, feel free to request to come up on the broadcast. Again, the link is in my bio. You guys did not know. Let me just share the link up in the broadcast up here. All right, there you go. All you got to do is type that bit.ly link in. It's right here as well. Just click on my profile. All right, you guys. I'm going to start bringing some of you up. Feel free to request to come up. We're going to cover all of the news here today in the ecosystem. Here's another post I want you guys to focus in on here today. Shout out to all, about 200 of you in the show here today. Don't forget to show us some support. Appreciate all you guys. All right. We will get started here shortly. Hopefully I'll read this one as well. I completely agree with this, by the way. All right, you guys, what's up? Just got some water. Please some DMs. We'll get to those after the show. Right, so if you guys haven't read the broadcast, and also if you're on the spaces and you're not planning to speak today, feel free to jump on over here at the broadcast. Let me link it up in the Jumbotron. Trying to get more people to come over to the broadcast side of things, so you guys can come and engage with us here. It's more interactive as well. I think it's more fun on this side of things anyways, and we can still bring you up. All you gotta do is hit the link in my bio. All right, I don't know if this is a top signal or bottom signal, right? JP Morgan saying crypto market will top in August, or will rebound, I should say, in August, which is really interesting because this is around the time, September, as I said, right? Yeah, I mean, super interesting. I don't know if that's good or bad for them to be saying that. Hopefully it's good, right, for our bags, with Bitcoin leading the way, of course, right? 2%, he came up in our show yesterday. Shout out to you, brother. It looks like the Texas Blockchain Council, which is really awesome. I don't know how I wasn't following them already, but they quote retweeted their post, which was absolutely awesome. So go check them out. Go see what's going on. And if you're going to be in the area, I highly recommend tuning into that event. All right, you guys, we're starting the show here. Appreciate everyone tuning in today. Don't forget to like and retweet the show as well. And of course, if you're on the spaces as well, feel free to show your support. All right, there's quite a few posts we're going to cover today because there's a decent amount that happened in the ecosystem today. And if you haven't checked out my account personally just yet, feel free to jump in on the pinned tweet. A bunch of Hbar community members jumped in this past week, a few days, like 3 days ago. So feel free to keep that going as well. We're trying to get as much exposure for the Hbar ecosystem as possible as well. Right. What's up, everyone? Yo, Level Up Trading. What's good, brother? Asa, dude. What's up? Ashe. Postmaster. Okay. I don't know why it says, let me DM you really quick, brother. 1 second. Let's see. What is the best way to do it? Here. If the audio cuts out on the broadcast, give me 1 second. I'm going to go DM Postmaster. All right, Postmaster, appreciate you guys reaching out as well. Postmaster, let me know if it works. I just shot you a DM. What's up, everyone on the Spaces side of things as well? Unfortunately, I can't see who's tuning in today on the broadcast. That's just not a feature that I can see. But shout out to all 200 something of you. Shout out to everyone in the Spaces side. Cantor, what's up, brother? Birdman, Fused Lab, Saucy Girl, Hashe. What's up, you guys? And again, feel free to jump on the broadcast if you're not speaking today. Appreciate you guys jumping on the show here today. Also, there's a live feed, right? There's a live comment. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Level Up. I don't know. I know the spaces are just buggy sometimes. Not sure what causes that. But yeah, appreciate you coming on over here. Also, everyone, feel free to utilize the live comment stream over here. That's something that's really awesome that I can click on any of your comments too. So any of you guys that want to get a little shout out, right, let me know if there's any projects you're representing, right? Just feel free to leave them in the comments. I want to engage with you guys, interact with you, and that's one of the best ways to do it, right? So what's up, everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. We started the show a little bit actually early on the broadcast side, and then on the Spaces side we threw it up a little bit later today. Yeah, I mean, it's just really due the market, let me pull up. Got a bunch of tabs open from yesterday. Let's see what we're going to cover today, because there's quite a few posts I do want to get through, and they're going to be mainly through my life. So again, feel free to leave a comment. Let us know what is up. All right, Postmaster says you're waiting backstage. Okay. I don't see you backstage. Let me see if it's showing on desktop. Weird. Yeah, you should be good, brother. I don't know why it would be. Maybe just like completely leave, like delete the. I've just never had a problem. I've tested it so many times on the back end. I haven't had a problem with it, so I'm not sure what would cause that. Let me jump back to my messages. How odd. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the bit.ly link should be working. I don't know what would cause it to not work. Let's hear it. Let me just invite you manually via, here, try this link. That link, Postmaster, let me know if it's working for you. I don't know if there's a reason why it wouldn't let you up right away. You guys, yeah, there's quite a few pieces of content we're going to cover today. So Citadel Wallet, of course, a lot of you guys are really excited for what they're doing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, level up. Yeah, he does get a VIP pass. What's up, Postmaster? There you go. Now it's working. Not sure why the link wasn't working. What's up, brother?
What's up? My mic's good?
Yeah, you sound great.
All right, perfect, Joe. What are you guys saying?
Not much. We're just getting started. Let me actually go to your profile. Let's see if I can. 1 second. Let me just jump to your profile in the DMs. I think that's probably the fastest way to get to you. I want to showcase one of your latest posts here. Are you on desktop or you're on mobile?
I'm on my desktop.
Okay. Are you able to share your screen by any chance? I feel like I've heard people say that you can share your screen too.
Settings, camera, virtual camera, OBS. I can do a virtual background, OBS virtual camera, integrated camera.
There what's it called? Is there like a present button somewhere at the bottom maybe?
Yeah, there is a present button.
There is?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, let's go. Okay. Well, if you want to try to present, I haven't tried it yet with anyone, but if you want to try it, feel free to try it, see what happens.
Let's do entire screen.
If it doesn't let you, I can turn mine off and then see if yours works as well.
It only is going to allow me. It's only going to allow me to share a single tab when I go over. Oh, okay, never mind. Here we go. Okay, entire screen, select, boom. Be careful, sharing screen, protect themselves. Let me just make sure I got nothing incriminating opened here, guys. Yep, no, I think we're good. All right.
Yeah, perfect. Let me add it to the stage. So it looks like I have to manually add it. There's a lot of, I don't know why yours looks like that. So yeah, it looks like there's like a ton of screens. Inception. All right. Let me turn yours off just in case there's anything on there. Let me know. Let me know once you have something you want to share up there. Only I can see your screen currently, but I'll add it back to the stage when you're ready. Yeah, so it looks like only one of us can have it at a time. That's really cool, though.
Is it still doing that funny thing?
No, it works. It works. Are you ready for me to share it?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, this is legit. All right, I shared it to you, brother.
Great, man. All right, guys. Well, we got Karate Combat 48 in Nashville, July 25th. Postman's going to be pit side. It's a rematch with Smiling Sam Alvey versus Arturo. This guy's fucking an absolute beast. Unfortunately, it ended in a no contest headbutt. So we're going to see Arturo challenge Sam again for the heavyweight Karate Combat title. I'm going to be pit side, guys. You should come down to this event. It's going to be the biggest event Karate Combat has ever held. We're talking 7 to 10,000 people in attendance. It's going to be a massive one. I think the card is going to be stacked. They're just about to drop the rest of the card, so you can look forward to that this week, guys. You can also choose delegates. If you want to delegate somebody else who might have a better track record of voting than you can delegate your karate combat right in the app now, which is pretty darn cool. This takes a little bit of stress off people that don't really want to, watch every single event or do all the research on their fighters. You can actually go right into the what I would really do is just go right into the league from last year. Find some of the top players. If you are going to delegate someone with a 70%, 60%, 80% win ratio, and maybe delegate half your tokens or a quarter of your tokens to one person, and play with the rest yourself, or delegate to a few different people. So yeah, you can go do that in the settings in your Karate Combat app. But yeah, I'm really excited for this event, man. It's going to be my second Karate Combat event. It's in Nashville, Tennessee. It's going to be fucking parties everywhere, pardon my French, but it's going to be an absolute banger, guys. It's at a huge Bitcoin conference as well. So one of those in real life events that really cross paths. We're going to see a ton of IFC influencers that are looking to get into the pit in the future show up to this event, because this is the only one in the United States. They're all coming out to this event. So there's going to be a ton of content around this event. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So that's really what I wanted to share today. My journey has started to the pit. I'm taking it very seriously, hiring the best coaches, eating the best food. I've taken some time off work to get myself in the best shape of my life, because I'm taking this very seriously. It is a part of the roadmap from our Stick Bug, Fighter Bug, Flawless NFTs to infiltrate the locker room so that we can get as many Karate Combat fighters on board. It's a really awesome way to onboard some marketing for Hbar to show what we're capable of building. And there's an open IP license agreement that anybody can use. If you're building on Web3 and you think that you have a product that you can merge with Karate Combat, give Only LARPing a show and start building on top of their IP agreement. And it's free marketing. They really help push out the name and what the project what you guys are doing. And it's a huge advantage right now. So many people are watching. 15 to 20 million people are watching some of these. And the highlight reels are getting 90 million. Some of the clips on TikTok and Instagram are almost up to hundreds of millions of views, which is insane. Hedera's logo on that last flip kick or whatever, the guy got knocked out right on top of the Hedera logo, and everybody saw it. Everybody saw the logo. So yeah, it's a great way to market products. It's the show of shows. It's for the fans, by the fans. Remember, the token governs the league, so we get to tweak the rules, of course, within the unified rules of martial arts, but we get to tweak those rules and tweak some of the tokenomics. So pick up some karate token. It's at a great discount right now, guys. Super easy to buy. Of course, we're all familiar with Saucer Swap, or you can use C14, buy up with your card right in your Hashpack wallet. So yeah, I'll kick it back to you, Ipex.
Awesome, brother. Can you hear me? By the way, I just transitioned back over here.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. What do you think? That was the first time we had a live screen share from someone else besides me. What were your thoughts on the process there?
Well, I didn't really get to see it. I was just seeing what was on my screen, but yeah, it's fun, man. I'm really liking this whole thing. It seems to glitch a lot less over here as well.
Yeah.
When I was watching the show, there wasn't as much glitching, and I can hear you loud and clear as well. So the setup's really working for me. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely trying. I mean, I'm super bullish on Spaces. I love the Spaces. Obviously, it's where we started everything, but the broadcast, the live stream aspect seemingly is the way to go moving forward. So I do want to keep the broadcast still going. Am I getting a DM? What's happening here? Oh, this is the Karate Combat group chat. If you guys are not in the Karate Combat group chat, let us know. Happy to add you guys. I'm getting pinged. Someone must be sharing content there. Also, this is this is Postmaster, by the way. If you guys are wondering who's punching the hell out back. Yeah, and this is him punching it for an hour straight. This is a whole live hour on repeat. So yeah, I mean, you guys can watch it with us until he tires himself out. You can clearly see his stamina. He's no joke. Can't wait for.
This is how I get out the red day blues, guys. That's right in my
Yeah,
office right there. So I got my charts in front of me here. I got some charts that go up here. But if I'm having a red day, this is what you see. Yeah,
yeah,
life gets back to me. "Ah!" At that bad. But yeah,
that's awesome.
it's a really good stress relief for me. I mean, I'm a very physical person, and yeah, I got a mean right hand. So I hope I hope it finds home in my IFC match, and yeah, we get to see it land over and over again, just like that. I'm sure if I landed it 10 times like that, the guy wouldn't be breathing. But
Yeah.
I landed a few times, and we bring home a W for the Hbar team.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And this is going to be, honestly, like, this is going to be one of the best ways just for exposure here in the ecosystem, right? Like, this gets so many more eyes on the ecosystem. And of course, each individual person getting involved. You guys saw May. Oh, okay. Postmaster's getting up. I think he's going to show us some moves here. But yeah, I mean, I'm super bullish on what is yet to come.
I'm just gonna stretch my knees while we're. I usually stretch while I'm in these spaces. I spend
Yeah.
a couple hours a day stretching. I'm like 38 in August here now, so the bones are getting a little creaky because
Yeah.
I'm a break dancer, been spinning on my head and doing flips and tumbling lines and all sorts of shit my fucking entire life. So
Yeah.
getting her back, getting the knees back. So obviously, you got to sit like cross-legged all the time and down on the knees, kind of like child's pose. I'm always sitting like this. You always see martial artists sit on their knees like this, just
Yeah.
stretching. So I spend hours a day just kind of stretched out like that. Just getting the knees back to baby again.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, you guys tuning into the stream here, I know you're here for Postmaster teaching you some yoga, maybe some downward dog or something. That's what the people want to see. That's what people are here for. No, just kidding. But yeah, that's
This is
awesome, brother.
called child's pose, and it's really good for the knees. Like if you got bad knees, you just start working child's pose.
Yeah.
And then reverse child's pose for longevity. If you want to reverse aging effects, it really opens up the spine and everything. So you go into child's pose, reverse child's pose, and then the downward dog.
Yeah, brother, for sure. Well, appreciate you coming up. You're welcome to stay up on the stage. You're welcome to drop off. It's up to you, brother. But yeah, I mean, I'm always super excited to see what is yet to come with Karate Combat. I believe it's 2 weeks. What's today? Thursday? Thursday. 2 weeks from today, I believe, July 25th. Sounds about right. I haven't decided how I want to go about it. If we're going to live stream it, if you want to jump up on a live stream, I know you've been networking quite a bit with the Karate Combat group chat. But yeah, this event I would most likely live stream if you're interested in it. Of course, I think we could show something here on the broadcast.
I'm going to be pit side, my friend.
That's right. That is right. Dang.
Here's the thing, though. I have on my computer the contract for pit side broadcasting, and all I really have to do is press send. I actually already have it all filled out and stuff. I just got to add maybe a couple names to it, and they'll actually give me a table pit side with like special chairs and a power bar and like.
Let's go.
Yeah. So the idea actually was to talk to Doug Hype, Loudmouth.
Okay.
King Apollo, possibly you, a couple of the Hbar team members, and start a broadcasting crew that actually showed up to Karate Combat that was geared towards Web3. And then we also are going to do a Spanish guy at our table as well that's going to do some Web3 stuff as well. And that he's one of the fighters in Karate Combat, Efro Escudero. So we already kind of got a plan talked about.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
Start putting it all together. So it is a part of the plan, but yeah, Web3 influencers having their own little broadcast table. It's hard to talk, we talking over basically over top of George St. Pierre, but you know what?
Right.
People in Web3, they want to hear the Web3 side of things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to do something soft, probably for KFC 50 is kind of the plan.
Okay. Wow. Yeah,
Do like
that's
a core broadcast or something.
okay. Yeah, I did not know that. And for those of you guys just tuning in, I mean, that's a major alpha, I've been saying, right? I want to start the stream with just kind of talking about how we need to be in the conversations pretty much every single day, right? And karate combat's going to be one of the biggest ways. I don't care. I'm just going to be blunt here, right? I don't care if you ever buy the token. I don't care if you go to the events, right? Like all those things would be great, and that's fine. Supports the ecosystem in various ways, right? But really understanding the level of exposure that karate combat is going to bring to the table for our ecosystem. It's just not to be slept on, right? And if you guys are sleeping on karate combat, you're not supporting, excuse me, the people going to karate combat. This booth, right? This booth is a massive initiative, right? Arguably in the right direction for what we are looking for, what we've been needing for some time now in the Hbar ecosystem. So we're going to continue to show up. Massive shout out to Postmaster, absolutely killing it. I'm happy to support that booth, whatever that looks like moving forward. Again, that's something we do need to see. I mean, this is so new too, right? We're so new to having these kinds of things. And what other chain has that, right? Or can leverage something like this? And the answer is Hbar, right? So that's awesome. I'm so bullish. You guys you guys know we host these shows every day, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. EST, and yeah, I mean I've been bullish for such a long time, and I can't wait to see what comes of this bull run. Obviously, so many builders, so many creators, platforms continue to iterate through the bear market, and a lot of it's just going to come to fruition. A lot of it's going to come to pass through this cycle, and it's just a waiting game, right? You guys have to just be patient, ask the right questions, of course, as well. And every day at this point, I see new and new use cases. I see new and new ways to further get in on the conversation of what is Web3, of what is crypto, what is Hbar, right? Why the tokens matter, right? And also, if you're sleeping, let me pull up CoinMarketCap really quick. Let me let it load really quickly here. Second. Yeah, so you guys can see, right? CoinMarketCap. Yesterday, I touched on how I want to showcase the fear and greed index as well. I did not know. It's just on me. I don't really use CoinMarketCap a ton on their main page. I just use the crypto page. I didn't know they had a fear and greed index. Us dropping down in the 30s, right? Mid 30s, low 30s, high 30s, whatever, right? I mean, that's so important, right? We ended the stream yesterday talking about this. If you guys don't understand, this would be March, right? I wouldn't even have to know the numbers of this. I could just tell you without even looking at this. I could tell you what month it is, and this is great, right? Almost max fear, as bad as it was back at the bottom of the bear market, right? Like that's incredible for the price that we're at right now. That's incredible, absolutely legendary. Also, Hbar's price. Let's jump to Hbar's price really quick and where they stand. I think last I checked, they were at like 30, 31, 32. Somewhere around there. But recently, right, with the BlackRock news, it had jumped briefly to like 19 or right under Polygon in this range. I don't know why it's not loading fully here, so I might refresh the page. Let's just give it another second or two. You know what? I'm not going to wait. I might as well click it. Yeah, Hbar's at 34 if you guys can see the broadcast. Also, shout out to everyone on the spaces. Shout out to everyone here live in the broadcast. If you are in the broadcast, if you're in the space and you're not speaking today, feel free to jump on the broadcast so you can follow along with the live alpha that I'm sharing here on my screen. And of course, if you are on the spaces, shout out to you. Gilmore Estates, what's up, brother? Permabull, Diffused Lab, Saucy Girl, Scott Ang, LJ, Hbar, Silkworm. We got Heisen Jake over there, Hashe, Jack Diamond. What's up, everyone? I'm not sure if I see anyone else, but if you're in here on the spaces, what's up? And then, of course, shout out to everyone. We have almost 300 people in the broadcast. What's up, everyone? Let me know if you're here. Feel free to comment live in the broadcast as well. What's popping, y'all? All right. Again, with HBAR, a lot of people complain, um, the enterprises aren't buying HBAR, right? We don't know that 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say we know that for sure. Again, we don't know either way. But if the answer is no, right? And for HBAR to get into like the top 20 in that range, like HBAR is probably arguably is the most slept on token in Web3, right? If we're going to be able to get into the top 20 without really any crazy practical implementations, right? There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of teases, right? With all the new platforms, enterprises that are interested in Hedera. And this has been the way for years, right? The enterprises take some time. They take time, right? None of this stuff happens overnight. The real use cases, the real enterprises buying up X token, right? Whatever token it is, it takes time. And so just being incredibly patient, but also asking the right questions and understanding just where this market is heading is going to set you up for success, right? I was talking about yesterday how coming up in September, I'll pull it up here shortly for you guys. And again, every day I want to really showcase just kind of where the ecosystem is, where Bitcoin dominance is, right? 53%. Fear and greed is at 40, right? Like these are all amazing levels for the current price of what Bitcoin is, right? So let me pull up some indicators. Let's just do the stochastic RSI. I think that's the main one. I mean, obviously we want to have the RSI up here too. Give me 1 second. Showcase what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for here. This is the daily. Again, I don't really trade off the daily. I mainly trade off monthly. So again, we're currently in this downtrend. I think it's no secret, right? Since March. But we haven't had a cross up or down, right? If orange crosses down even further, I mean, it's going to get bloody really fast, right? Every 6 months or so is on average, right? We had one in March. We had one in October. So that's about 6 months, right? That was one that happened really fast in August to October of last year, but that was more so signaling the bottom of the bear market, right? So, and I touched on it back when it happened. No one really wanted to believe me. And then, of course, we had a cross down. So the blue went under the orange. So again, we're going to continue to cover this. We're going to continue to show you guys. So I'm expecting another cross at some point in September. So somewhere down here, and hopefully the blue crosses over the orange. We can make it back up in these levels as well. And then the RSI, let me show that really quick as well. And of course, you guys as well. This is all going to affect HBAR, right? So depending on if Bitcoin crosses down, HBAR is going to cross down, right? Like unless we have an actual decoupling, right? HBAR goes and does its own thing separate from. Oh, I see level up trading. Level up, feel free to jump up if you want to jump in on this conversation as well, brother. But yeah, I completely agree. But I'm just talking my terms. If you guys are familiar with how I talk about TA technical analysis, I'm talking like month over maybe even more like 6 months, right? So regardless of what happens, let's see on the weekly, right? We could see like look at all this, right? I mean, the stochastic, right? The RSI. I mean, we're at the levels that I mean. HBAR was at bear market levels almost, right? I mean, it's pretty insane. We're seeing cross up with the blue, right? The blue's about to cross up. Like HBAR looks bullish, or Bitcoin. Sorry, this is Bitcoin, which and you can see the green candle, right? Seemingly HBAR will be more bullish when Bitcoin's more bullish, right? It's just I get it. The sentiment is directly reflective, right? More people get more bearish when it looks like this. Obviously, people are incredibly bullish when it looks like this, right? It's just the psychology of what the market brings to the table. Again, I don't look at these too much, but I'm aware of them as well. And it is very important to just be aware of all the time frames as well, especially if you are trading more actively. But again, I'm mainly looking at that monthly time frame and just kind of going from there. So Bitcoin's still on a healthy level. Nothing's really been broken that's concerning for me personally. So just waiting. As I said, if we break 55K and we have a lot further downtrend in the indicators, then I'll be concerned. But I'm not seeing any of that currently. HBAR, I just saw you request to come up on the space, brother. I'll bring you up in 1 second. Give me 1 second, brother. All right. And then I'm going to go back to HBAR really quick as well. But yeah, level up trading. Appreciate you. I think you have a lot of alpha to share. I think if you guys are not following him as well, make sure to go shoot him a follow. Do Postmaster a follow as well, and all of our amazing speakers here today. All right, I'm going to bring Hbar up here. Throw up the trading view. Hbar, what's good, brother? How you doing?
I didn't realize I hit the speaker button. I apologize. I just was not paying that close of attention. I am so sorry.
No, you're totally fine, brother. Feel free to drop down. I hope you're doing well. I hope your spaces are going well, brother.
Fun people come in there and just talking HBAR stuff and other things, So yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. All right, you guys, we are going to jump up. Let's see. Zoom out the chart. Oh yeah, level up. I completely agree. Let me add your comment here again. You guys, feel free to utilize the live chat as well. It's I think it's one of the best features of the broadcast of the live stream. Personally, I can click on any of your posts at any time, but Level Up just said he can't come up today. Just for those who are in HBAR for the long term, zoom out on the chart. HBAR's monthly chart shows a nice support retest. And he says, appreciate the shout out. Yeah, I'm here to shout out the HBAR community, try to get you guys as much exposure as possible across the board. What is this? Oh, that must be like volume or something. Oh, all time. Okay. But yeah, look at this. You guys can see it, right? Hbar on the art stochastic looks exactly like Bitcoin, right? If I pulled up both of them next to each other, you would be able to see them. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can just add them. Let's see. I've never done it before. See if I can show. Whoa. Okay. I clicked it twice, I guess. All right. Is there a way to show? Yeah, I mean, you guys get this orange looks like it's Bitcoin, right? I mean, it's pretty spot on with HBAR. Again, there is no decoupling, right? There hasn't been one until HBAR really, arguably, it's going to take enterprises to buy it or like incredible retail marketing. But once either of those happens, I mean, HBAR, to me, just everything I'm studying in the charts, HBAR's set, easily set for a top 10 position. Like I have no doubt in my mind for that. And then I said before, right, if Bitcoin at some point in the future, right, I don't really care how long it takes. I'm in all this for the long term. I'm not necessarily day trading anything. I'm not, I have day traded some stuff, but that's mainly just degenning random stuff. I'm not talking about like actual technological assets that are going to change the world. These kinds of assets I'm just holding as long as I need to, right? In terms of, let me turn Bitcoin back off. All right. So yeah, again, September is what I'm looking for. RSI looks great, right? It's not overheated by any means on the monthly. Stochastic looks good, right? We got to have that cross up. And again, it's following Bitcoin. So you want, for those of you guys that hate Bitcoin or whatever, you just don't fully understand, to be honest. You don't fully understand what's happening in the space. Everything still is following Bitcoin relatively as well. So you want HBAR to win, you're going to want Bitcoin to win, and so on. If you guys see the Spaces title, it literally has Bitcoin, hashtag Bitcoin in it, BTC as well. So again, you're going to want Ethereum to win, right? Ethereum really is what sets up the next rally as well for the altcoins, right? You want to see Ethereum surge to whatever, regardless of what you think about these tokens. Doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't. What matters is the public perception of onboarding into the ecosystem. Now, if you believe that these tokens are going to zero, right? Some people say that. If you think they're going to zero, well, a lot of your other tokens are going to go to zero unless they uncouple from them, right? Which we could see a complete shift, right? If you hate Solana or you hate whatever tokens up here, right? Like that's not the way to go about the ecosystem, right? And that's surely not going to bring anyone to Hedera, right? What is this? Oh, okay, this is cool. I always love these heat maps, but you can just see the dominance. Where's HBAR? HBAR's in here somewhere. Yeah, but that was incredible. I never thought I'd see in the last few months HBAR almost passing Polygon. That's incredible. Like everyone in the ecosystem, because of Ethereum, right? Again, can't be hating on Ethereum like that. everyone knows Ethereum. Those of you guys that know Ethereum most likely know Polygon, right? Polygon's dropped actually a decent amount, down into the 20s, the high 20s. Let's see, we got Near up here, Chainlink. It looks like the partnership with Chainlink is finally coming to fruition, which is awesome to see, right? Everyone knows Chainlink most likely, so more partnerships with some of the bigger projects are going to be just incredible for our ecosystem, right? A lot of people know Avalanche, everyone knows Cardano, right? Dogecoin. Ton is a new one, right? Starting to gain a lot more reception, but again, it's because it's in the top 10, right? Like that's just what I've been saying. So that's my goal here. I know some people don't want to really support the HBAR ecosystem anymore, or they're upset about certain things. I don't really care personally. I think a lot of it's going to get, a lot of it's just going to figure itself out, right? We're going to figure it out as a community. The right things are going to have to come into the right at the right time. I believe that. If not, I would have left a long time ago. I don't think those things are going to destroy our ecosystem. It's going to cripple our ecosystem. I don't believe in any of that. I believe HBAR has a place written in the top 10 at some point, hopefully this cycle. And I'm going to do everything in my power, again, to push this ecosystem forward, to help, to support. You don't like that, just don't tune into our shows, right? We show up every day. Don't support, don't like, don't retweet, don't do anything to push the ecosystem forward, right? Like, I'm literally not doing this for myself. Sure, it gets more exposure on whatever I'm working on or doing, but ultimately I'm literally doing this outside of our sponsored shows for free for the ecosystem day in and day out. We used to host shows for 2 hours. Now they're at 1 hour for the time being. 2 hours, for like 8 or 9 months, right? We're coming up on a year here in September, very, very soon. But again, we're really trying to push the ecosystem forward as much as possible. If you turn our notifications on, you're going to be able to be notified when our shows go live as well. But I can't wait. I cannot wait till we are in the top 10. It's not about price action being a 10x. Like, obviously that's why like 99% of people are here. But it's just going to be incredible. The technology is something that I genuinely believe will change the world for the better. And yeah, price action is going to go along with that, and I do believe more devs, more artists, more platforms are going to go online because they understand and they believe and they are utilizing the technology of what is HBAR. But guess what? It won't most likely happen unless the enterprises talk about it. If the enterprises don't buy it, if retail doesn't talk about it, and if retail doesn't buy it, right? I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm selling all my HBAR or I'm doing this or that or whatever, right? Like, if I did all that or said all that, then why would I be talking to you guys? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So we're going to show up every single day. We're going to continue to push forward and support the ecosystem as much as possible. And guess what? All of this news, this breaking news, is pretty much happening almost every single day. We haven't even talked about the HBAR Foundation yet today, right? I haven't gone through the whole post just yet, so we can cover some of it here live. But looks like they're launching a pilot request for a proposal process to deliver more transparent Hedera community supported element to grant giving, which, that's incredible, right? I don't know how they're going to go about it. I don't know what the exact process is. Again, we haven't covered the post just yet, but if you're not liking and retweeting, showing support, like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to tell you. We're starting with 2 RFPs to meet specific ecosystem needs and developer teams everywhere, and invited to apply. The community is invited to participate in discussion around the applications, right? Like, this is already a massive step forward. This is what the community is asking for in terms of just more discussions, right? I don't really care exactly how it's implemented in the short term, right? It's just, are we growing? Are we moving forward to something that is more community led or community driven? Community has any insights and say into anything, right? Like, if the answer is yes, that makes me excited. That gets me more bullish, right? Like, I don't even have to read the rest of it. If this is actually happening, right? Like, that's what the community is asking for in terms of being part of the discussion. Then I do believe this is what will help get HBAR Hedera further into the overall discussion here in Web3, because we're talking about millions of dollars, right? Being what is the word, like, delegated. There's responsibility, between big platforms like this. That's what will really, really move the needle, especially if we can have some form of a say in it, right? So I'm super excited for what is to come with all this. So if you guys haven't liked, retweeted, shown some support to it, go quote retweet it, right? All the things. Let's see, inaugural RFP pilot, lending markets. I'll let you guys just kind of read that there. Grants with development milestones, right? Credit market liquidity, new pool for liquidity needs up to 10 million Hbar. Okay. This will be topped up based on ecosystem needs. That looks great. All right, how the pilot works, I'll let you guys just kind of skim it so you don't have to hear me reading all of it here. But yeah, builders are applying using the existing grant application process. Okay. Okay, here we go. So review submissions and associated community feedback. So I don't know what this is. This associated community feedback looks like. So I'm assuming more information is probably either going to be in the rest of the thread or another post at some point. But again, this is along the lines of what we've been asking for or looking for, right? Community engagement, core focus of this new initiative. Please help review, join discussions on Twitter, share your feedback via socials. There you go. Look at that. Help shape the future of the Hbar ecosystem, right? And of course, there's only so much bullishness you can be in terms of like until you actually see it happen, right? So if it's implemented poorly, obviously people can speak poorly of it or FUD it or whatever, right? But again, I mean, this is a step in the right direction, arguably, and more steps in this direction is what makes me the most excited to build and be a content creator in the ecosystem. Benefits of the process, right? More transparency, clarity, enhanced collaboration, diversification of ideas through broader participation. All right, how they enhance existing grants. So I'm just going to click on this so you guys can kind of just view it. If you haven't viewed it already, just go ahead and go to the Hbar Foundation page. Probably is the first post. All right, more transparency, scoping review phases, collaboration, shared knowledge. All right, I'll let you guys just kind of look through it here. I'll leave this up for, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute. Go ahead and screenshot it if you really want to just go through or just go pull it up yourself as well on your own X account as well. And again, if you guys are on the spaces and if you're not going to come up and speak, feel free to jump on the broadcast. That is our live stream. You can follow along live here with what we are doing. Episode 221. Appreciate everyone tuning in today. Don't forget to like and retweet the show as well. It goes a long way to supporting us, what we are doing here as well. All right. Let's see. Hey, Postmaster, I just got a message from Cantor. He said that the live stream ended. Looks like the live stream's still going.
I can see it. It's still going.
You can see it? Okay, let me go look it up.
But I guess I'm on the different site or whatever.
No, you're actually on the live stream as well on the main. Yeah, it looks like it's still going on my screen. So Cantor, maybe just reconnect or something. But it's still working, brother. Appreciate you your concern though. But yeah, it's still going, it looks like. Yeah, level up. I agree. It is a first move towards the right direction. But again, we're gonna have to see the implementation, right? I can't say, hey, you know what, this is perfect. They're gonna do it correctly, right? Like I don't know, right? This is all gonna be a work in progress, right? And rightfully so, right? There's no one easy fix for anything that has been talked about, you know, like it is gonna take some time to figure out how we're gonna move forward from all this, right? So we're gonna have to see better, clearer direction, alignment, more timely updates on key priorities. The same thing with the Hbar minutes, right? I mean, I don't know what the reason is exactly for the minutes to not be posted every month. I don't know if anyone has a good answer for that. So if you're listening in the comments, if you have an answer for why the minutes aren't posted every month from the governing council, feel free to comment down in the comment section live here on the broadcast, because I don't actually have a good answer for that, and I don't really know what that's all about. Is there an actual blog post on this? Oh, there is. Oh, awesome. Okay, perfect. So it looks like this is just kind of a overview, but it looks like there's a hopefully more detailed aspect to all of this. So give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So Lane Song posted this. Yeah, I mean, I'll read it up. Maybe we'll share more of it tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit to unpack. I mean, I usually scroll to the bottom anyways. But yeah, next steps, right? We know there's a lot to absorb here. We want the main takeaway to be that this program is a critical step towards stronger Hbar native ecosystems, communities, and developer networks in the coming weeks and months. We hope to share more grant program updates. As always, thank you for your continued contributions and insights. Both are much appreciated. All right. Well, there you guys have it. Let's see why it's good. More engagement fosters shared buy-in between the Hrdera Foundation, grantees, and the community, while simultaneously providing earlier signaling for the ecosystem partners to prepare for additional supporting technical network that could improve the product or feature. So again, I mean, us as a community being able to speak up, being able to support initiatives, right? Like this is going to be hopefully, right, a massive step in the right direction. Brady, shout out to you. Quote retweeting this one. I think all of these points make a lot of sense, right? So go shoot them a follow as well if you haven't already. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole Growth image. Shout out to Growth, right? First meme coin to hit a centralized exchange, right? Hedera's moving forward. Hedera's making waves. If you believe we're only going backwards or this ecosystem going to zero, or whatever, then again, you clearly don't understand what's happening in the space. I mean, you can tune into these shows every day. I have so much alpha to share pretty much every single day, boosting your Hedera RPC endpoints, and then this post with Tate, we started to show off, right? Hedera for retail potentially, account, leveraging the network here, boosting the account's visibility with the growing audience and dedicated Hbarbarian at the helm. I don't know how that would work functionally, but just something along the lines of this could go a long way. I do believe. Render Hive, what about making this the centralized version of the Hbar Foundation, right? Which, again, a DAO funded by or for retail users, which use the money to support retail projects, right? With enough community support, it would be funded by the foundation. So stuff like this, again, I know the foundation was mentioning some form of community DAO. I don't know what that would look like, right? I think we're starting to see more and more after a few months now, stuff in the right direction. So again, just being super patient, incredibly patient, and understanding that there is work happening behind the scenes and trusting that, hey, this ecosystem is moving forward as well. All right. Level Up. I believe this is the post that you shared earlier let me tag it really quick. I'm pretty sure this is the one that you shared earlier. So shout out to you, brother. I haven't seen it yet, but 99% of Coinbase users, I'm assuming that that own Hedera tokens. I'm assuming it's not 99% of all the users. But 99% that are probably buying and selling Hedera, they're probably only buying. So in the past 24 hours, they're only purchasing at these local bottoms. So again, let me see who's commenting or what people are commenting. Here you go. Here's the source. So give me 1 second here. I don't use the Hedera, or I don't go on Coinbase a lot for news. So let me see if I can find it. This is fascinating. Yeah, maybe we'll use Coinbase more. Go through some of this as well. Oh, this is super fascinating. And then Lunar Crush too. Someone I don't remember who it was, but someone was posting something about Lunar Crush with the positive retail sentiment as of late too. Which, again, I mean, having all of you guys showing up here. Let me go back here to show you guys an example, right? Again, I mean, this is something that happened organically. Again, no one paid for any of this. No one. I didn't DM anyone, right? Like, this is what we need to see more of in the ecosystem, right? A bunch of you guys. And again, if I missed your quote tweet, let me go and like and retweet it. But I mean, so many people in the ecosystem showed up, liked, retweeted, jumped on it. A couple other people did it, right? Hashpack, the foundation, they went and made their own too. So again, I mean, we need to see more of this. We need to get Hbar in the conversation on crypto Twitter here. Let me throw Coinbase back up here. So 2,806 unique individuals talking about Hedera. It's ranked 100. It's ranked 111 in most mentions and activity from collected posts. So we definitely need to be higher on that end. If we're ranked in the top 30, we should be at least that high in activity and collected posts. Let's see, 12-hour has an average sentiment score 5 out of 5. Becoming more newsworthy. Okay, that's interesting. With 0 news articles, that makes sense. 0% increase, right? Okay. Oh, it's day over. Oh, it's 24 hours. Okay. People are mostly neutral. Okay, 39%. 6% are bearish. 54 were neutral. Fascinating. With bullish sentiment, those sentiments are based on 1,200 76 tweets. Fascinating. Okay, cool. Level up. I don't know where. Yeah, we got to change this. And obviously, this is in relation. Or actually, no, this is pretty solid because this is in relation to like the price action, right? Like price action is going to be one of the biggest determinants. So regardless of any negative posts, like this is actually incredible. Like once price action goes up, this blue bar is going to be way over here. So that's incredible. Actually, that makes me super bullish. Oh, and it's powered by Lunar Crush, as I was saying. Cool. Yeah, Lunar Crush was giving us shout outs recently. Let me see if I can find the post. Level up. I don't know where the post is that you have. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Perfect timing. 99% of Coinbase users are buying Hedera, whereas 99% of Coinbase have increased their position. So I'm assuming just it's all in the semantics, right? I'm assuming this means the people that have bought or sold in the last 24 hours are buying instead of selling. So I'm assuming that's what that means. That makes a lot of sense. Ranks among 59, which is pretty high among tradable assets on Coinbase. So again, I mean, I think everything's just primed and set up for Hedera to really break into the highest echelons of all the metrics that we're looking for here in crypto. But what is it going to take? More retail support, more retail marketing, more marketing to retail, right? More community engagement across the board. And hopefully maybe Hedera will hire some interns or something for Hedera as well. I think that'll be a massive step forward. I think we saw some let's just say more community centric posts from Hedera, the foundation recently, and you guys will always see me quote retweeting them, commenting on it, whatever. You guys know what's up with that as well. So yeah, again, showing up, supporting, commenting, it goes a long way, right? Hashtag Hbar will go a lot further than a lot of people realize. Let's continue again. Shout out to Growth. Perfect Ability. Make sure you guys are following all these people, all of these accounts. These are all accounts that I have either notifications on or posted on, checking up on pretty often. Shout out to Robin Black. He made a post recently about Karate Combat as well. Go show him some love and support. Let's see if I can actually bring up his audio. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, this is Robin Black. If you guys didn't know, much love to him. I think he does a great job. He said basically he's not scripted in any way. They just told him to go do what he does and support. And I know he did a little interview with Hbar Bull recently as well. So yeah, I mean we're just super excited to see more and more people start to talk about these use cases built on Hedera. Of course, the Joe Rogan shout out for Karate Combat goes a long way as well. All right, I don't know why it's showing this, but that was a space with Hedera recently as well. Yeah, and then a lot of the platforms that do have Hedera, like Circle on their news side of things, it's outdated, right? Hedera's grown so much faster than a lot of people realized. So yeah, absolutely incredible from the last time that it was updated. And I think a lot of people, once they realize, including enterprises, realize what Hedera is, I mean, they're just going to be blown away. Like, oh, Hbar's actually done this. Like, that's incredible, The Malaysia Blockchain Week 2024. Shout out to Hbar Suite, right? Excited to welcome H Suite, DeFi platform supercharging founders with revolutionary smart notes as a bronze sponsor. So go check out this post as well. I didn't realize that they were sponsoring the show as well. This is awesome. You guys, we love to see it. All right, and then of course Carlos. If you guys are not following Carlos, make sure you guys are following him. Let me pull up his account. He is the CEO of WiseKey and CLSQ. This is the other. Yeah, I'll let you guys look at his profile so you get some time to shoot him a follow as well. So this is one of the most exciting DPIN, right? Decentralized. Oh my gosh, I forgot something. I don't remember what PIN stands for. Apologies, I forget. But this is one of the most exciting trusted Internet of Things space connected devices use case here in Hedera, and he's the CEO. So again, go show some support, go shoot him a follow, go turn on the notifications. He is linked with Elon Musk as well. So if SpaceX or Tesla or any of the companies that Elon Musk runs were to get on the governing council, it would most likely be through this connection. So if you guys are not tracking and following, he actually mentioned Elon Musk in one of his latest interviews. So again, you guys have to shoot this guy a follow. Make sure you're staying up to date with what's going on. Again, I mean, we're talking billions, right? Billions, trillions. Hedera doesn't do anything in the thousands or in the thousands or millions, right? Like that's just not the conversation that Hedera needs to be having when HBAR is. I mean, HBAR's been primed for such a long time, right? For whatever is going to be mass adoption. It doesn't have to be every single retail user. It ought to be every single user that has to do with enterprise, right? That is what Hedera is geared for at the end of the day, right? That retail is geared for at the end of the day, right? So again, once Hedera really goes forward and is adopted by these enterprises at the end of the day, I mean, the nodes that are going to be needed, the HBARs that's going to be needed, it's going to be for billions, extremely high billions and trillions of throughput, right? Which is not something that most cryptocurrencies are having the conversation about, but we are, right? Again, 1 billion, this is about CLSQ again, right? 1 billion devices, 1 billion Hedera accounts. Like no one's having these conversations, right? Not that I am aware of outside of speculation on other chains. It's just not really. Give me one second. It's not really what is being had, right? But Hedera, again, just this is one use case, by the way, right? I mean, we're talking dozens, hundreds, thousands of use cases over time across the board. Like when people get excited about thousands of TPS, like I honestly don't care. Like it's such a short term thing. Even if the TPS drops down to nothing, basically, right? Like all of these chains are still being decided, still being used, still being experimented on, right? Until the day comes when they are adopted. We're talking about trillions of TPS a day. And I don't know how high that is a second, but it's incredibly high. You're going to need sharding. You're going to need so many HBARs or whatever crypto is being used, right? All right. There's a couple more posts we'll touch on here today, and then we're going to start wrapping up the space here. Shout out to everyone showcasing our doodles. I'm the artist of this art as well. Some of you guys maybe missed episode 100 when we launched these. Shout out to Level Up. Shout out to Jack. I know Jack showed his here. He showed his. I think this is the one that he owns. But yeah, shout out to everyone showcasing our art as well. Much love to you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and then shout out to everyone that's commenting bigger on Hedera TBH. That was the post that we pushed a couple days ago there. Yeah, love this. Love Lehman Baird. Ledgers in general, but Hedera specifically, it's going to become part of every part of the planet, part of business, education, social, and governance and entertainment. Go check out MyTerra as well. Looks like they're building on Hedera. Looks like occupational health application built on Hedera. And there's so many more conferences and conversations, right? What is this on Web3 Future 2024, right? Hedera's showing up. Hedera's in these conversations, right? Again, so incredibly important. I haven't checked out these hips, but of course the hips don't lie. H Barbarian hips are shaking uncontrollably. It says, check out these 3 in the last call. So again, shout out to Michael Garber. Make sure you guys are shooting him a follow as well. Developer advocate at Swirls Labs. Spreading the word on Next Gen Tech, Hedera, and beyond. So if you guys don't know all these accounts, make sure you're following them. Make sure you turn on notifications if you really are serious about staying up to date with the latest news in the ecosystem. Again, another one likewise, Key, CLSQ, Neuron. This use case years ago was the top 3 reason why I was so bullish, still am, right? Why I was really converted to come on board to Hedera. So if you're not staying up to date with Neuron, you are truly missing out on what's going on in the ecosystem for sure. Another one that I had quote tweeted here was Dpin, bigger on Hedera, TBH. I think that could definitely be a post that we could run with. And it could be meme too, right? Anything could be bigger on Hedera, TBH. So if you guys want to continue running with that, definitely do so. All right. Bitcoin wallets continue to increase numbers, right? While small traders sell off their bags during this dip, July has seen a net increase of wallets that own upwards of 10 BTC, which should give traders comfort in the long-term bullish future. Again, this is happening through all crypto, right? Small traders selling off their bags during the dip, right? If you're not patient, you're going to get wrecked during this cycle, right? Like, I can't be more blunt with you all. If you're not tuning in every single day, you're not staying up to date with what's going on. Like, you're literally going to let your emotions. I'm not going to call anyone out, but I listen to people on other space sometimes talk about how they're led by their emotions, trading on their emotions, and you're going to get wrecked. Like, I can't not be blunt about that, you know? Like, I'm speaking from experience. Anytime that I said, hey, I'm going to miss out on this thing, and I'm scared, I'm concerned, I'm feeling whatever, right? I'm feeling the FOMO. That every time I feel that, I get wrecked when I jump in. You know, it's just it's proven. You know, you have to stay up to date with the latest news in alpha to not get wrecked, essentially, right? And be super patient. If you're making trades and you're scared, you're concerned that you're going to miss something, maybe you're too late. You know, maybe it is too late for you to get in that trade, right? There's and always accept this as well. There's always another trade to be had as well. Another day, another trade. Don't get shaken out as well. Do not get shaken out before we actually have the full bull run, the full top. And don't just take my advice, right? Do study, do your own research. Don't just listen to me as well. If other people have similar consensus, do your due diligence, right? All right, 3 Hedera use cases featured in one post. Twigital hashtag karate combat, right? You love to see it. This is awesome. I don't know who's gonna pick it up or who owns this, but I'm very jealous. Oh, look at that! It says Rocket. That is incredible. I would love to own Postmasters one day if he's gonna have one of those. Postmaster, did you see this?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll definitely be doing a NFT that attaches to the ownership of my glove if I get in that pit. That'll definitely happen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are so cool. Like I've said, you know, I don't have any plans on getting in the pit, but this would be one of the reasons to change my mind. But yeah, still no plans to do that. I know Postmaster, you love to see me in. Okay, I don't know how do I exit this. Okay, I just made it even bigger. Okay, there you go. But yeah, this is awesome. Shout out to Twitchital, what they're doing. May, of course, in her fight, absolutely killed it. Can't wait to see her back, and of course, Hashpack. Shout out to Hashpack. But yeah, Postmaster, I can't wait. And then again, you said that you'll let us know once you have the contract confirmed, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's an IFC space going on right now. Everybody's talking shit at each other. So right after this space, I'm gonna jump in there and see if I can.
Oh, let's go. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, you're welcome to drop off. We're about to end the show.
Okay, I got them both going on at once. So once they start calling people up, I'll let you know.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, we're about to end the show here. We didn't talk about Deloitte very much yesterday, but if you guys have not checked out what they're doing as well, again, just being part of the conversation, even more so, right? And yeah, I mean, this is going to be the way forward, and it's massive companies, right? Regardless of which ones are actually building, which ones are actually purchasing, right? Like if they're associating themselves with Hedera moving forward, like that's a massive win. And again, just being super patient, abundantly patient with the way that enterprises move, and that gives us more time ultimately, right? I think that's the way to look at it moving forward. It gives us more time here as retail to make some moves and be supported. So speaking up, I think one of the best ways to get supported is to speak up, make posts, you know, create content, do your thing, continue to network, right? This is the way forward. Ultimately, the Malaysian Prime Minister, let's see, someone commented that this was built on Hedera. Oh, right here, Hbar Foundation. I don't know what is actually being built on Hedera. It looks like I actually don't know. So I'd have to look deeper into it. But yeah, again, go check it out. Go look deeper into what is going on. Let's see here. Hbar Hedera Bull said no one cares about Say and Aptos. No one's using Say and Aptos, right? I don't know if that's true necessarily, right? I don't necessarily hear about those tokens with enterprises, but top 500 companies and OG builders are building and using Hedera for their products. So again, being patient, being in those conversations, yesterday, Hdera made this post. This is the kind of post that I want to see personally, right? If you're listening, anyone from Swirls or whoever's in marketing, like this is what I'm talking about, like when it comes to building a greener, more sustainable future built on Web3, there is no second best. Choose Hdera, right? Like this kind of stuff, just being bold, being blunt, being straightforward, telling it as it is, like this is what we need to see every day, right? Like if this is like a once a week thing, like cool, whatever, but like every day, Hdera needs to just come out swinging, letting this space really know who we are, and the community, we're going to run with it. There is no second best. Choose Hdera. Those of you guys want to quote retweet this, go run with it. I commented, I'm pretty sure I commented under this one if it loads right. Keep that energy up, Hdera. Also, where have you been? We got to see more. And obviously the Hbar community is showing up quite a bit. So again, all it takes really is just some of the biggest accounts and more and more people, right? You guys are asking me in DMs over the last few days, like, what's going to be the next post? What are we going to do? Like the Hdera ecosystem's hungry. I know, you guys really want to really rally and create something, but it's like we need leaders to step up, and we need obviously the marketing team to be able to do more like this. It's just I truly believe we're incredibly primed for what is yet to come for this ecosystem. So I couldn't be more bullish if you guys couldn't tell. Halo Future Live, 4th annual Hdera party, December 12th. Go check out this post as well. And if you guys are going to be able to show up live, go check it out. It looks like the auction benefits Hdera fighters as well. So again, go show some support to this post as well. All right, you guys. Well, we're going to start wrapping up the show here. Again, this is the same post as the one earlier. Oh, this is a great post. This is the Lunar Crush one I was talking about. Hdera social dominance is picking up, but price is lagging, right? Social dominance is a metric from Lunar Crush. It means more people are talking about Hdera in the past. Social dominance followed price, right? Let's see how this post ages. So again, we have to see more and more social dominance. Price is directly affected by that. I couldn't be more clear by that. And again, if you are here at Swirls, marketing, whatever, in an official capacity, listening to our show here, we host shows Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. EST. You're always more than welcome to come up. But again, let me scroll back up here. We need more posts like this every single day. I cannot stress that enough to everyone listening in here today. Don't forget to like and retweet, show some support to our show here today. The Hashgraph Association, right, and Deloitte partnering for ESG tracking. Again, it's just absolutely incredible what's happening here in the ecosystem, leveraging Hdera. And it's just a matter of time. So if you're fighting the ecosystem, whatever, in my opinion, you don't understand. I don't want to say you're here for not the right reasons, but you just don't understand what is actually happening here in Hdera. So I encourage everyone, stay as positive as possible. I know the price action is not the best yet, but when things start really turning around, Hdera is incredibly primed for what is yet to come. So appreciate everyone tuning in here today. I am going to continue to create content, continue to post. I got to reply to you guys. I haven't been super active outside of our shows here since yesterday. But I want to connect with you all. So if you're not commenting on our post here, turning on notifications, if you're seeing our post here, drop a comment, right? Commenting is one of the best ways to push the algorithm forward. So make sure you're commenting on people's posts, regardless if you're commenting #Hbar. And then, of course, follow everyone that is active in this space, because these are the absolute legends that are still showing up before the bull run is in full swing. And you guys all know, right? If this isn't your first cycle, you guys all know damn well that everyone is going to start showing up very, very soon. A bunch of people want to start hosting spaces, start creating content, start getting all bullish when the price actually goes up, right? And you guys are going to be able to see who is here when Hbar is not at all-time highs. So I appreciate everyone tuning in here today. Don't forget to like and retweet, leave a comment, #Hbar on the show. Feel free to comment in the live stream as well. This has been the Hbar Daily Show. Postmaster, if you want to say anything before we wrap up the space, brother, you're welcome to jump in, and then we're going to end the space here, brother.
Awesome, man. Thanks for hosting the show, and it's been awesome. And thanks for all the listeners who came in today. We will see you guys tomorrow on Friday, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, you guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. Again, don't forget to like and retweet if you genuinely want to push our ecosystem forward. With that being said, catch you all tomorrow for our Friday Hbar Daily Show. All right, you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Much love, you guys. Peace.